Friday. I hope your week is going really well. To be honest, on this Friday I woke up just not feeling super energized or excited about the day, but I am excited for this workout. I always feel way better after I move my body a little bit, no matter what I do, even if it's like a walk with my dog. So I hope you're finding some breaks in the day where you can either do these workouts or get outside and just walk around the block. I know it's supposed to be rainy here all weekend in Sac, so hopefully we can find some ways to move around our house to do a couple push-ups or squats. Anyway, today's workout, you're gonna need a pair of dumbbells, or use your wine bottles, your laundry detergent, anything around the house that has a little extra weight, okay? So we're gonna be doing 2 sets of 3 different exercises for each set. So I'm gonna be doing 2 sets of 12 repetitions for all of the exercises. To make this harder, you could do 2 sets of 15, or you could even do 3 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions if you want to add another set to this. In the future, if you're looking to get some strength gains, a good way to do that is to either increase your weight incrementally over time. This is called progressive overloading. So if you're using 10s today, which I'm using, maybe in 2 to 4 weeks you could bump yourself up to 12.5, maybe even 15 pounds down the road on certain exercises. This will vary person to person depending on how strong your legs are, how strong your arms are. So just listen to your body. My general recommendation for strength training is that the last 1 to 2 reps should feel really challenging. So it should be like, for instance, a bicep curl. It should be pretty hard to get that curl up with your weight. However, you should not break your form whatsoever. So your form should stay perfect, but those last couple reps should feel really hard, little burning sensation in the muscle. And that's how you know once something starts to get easy, that's how you know to either increase reps or increase weight, decrease your rest time. There are all sorts of ways to make things harder. So just listen to your body, notice how you're progressing over time. You can even track it if you want. I'm not much of a tracker unless I'm doing it for my clients, quite honestly. I just kind of listen and go with the flow, which is totally terrible trainer advice. I do it for my clients, I don't do it for myself. I'm just being honest. So to start, let's go ahead and demonstrate the first set of exercises and then we'll hop right into it. So again, I'm using 10-pound dumbbells. The first exercise is called a curtsy lunge. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your left foot and bring it right behind that right ankle. So I'm coming down here to here, and we're gonna stay on that side for 12 repetitions, and then we'll switch, and we'll go to the other side for 12 repetitions, okay? To make that easier, just body weight, same thing, and make sure you're coming down into your range of motion. So even if you're just a little bit into that lunge, that's fine. Just find what works for you. Then we're gonna do our dumbbell bent over row. So we're gonna come here, and then we're gonna take a slight knee bend. Our back is nice and flat. We're kind of shooting those hips back. There's no rounding. Pull those shoulders back. Dumbbells are at a 45-degree angle. You're gonna row up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and release back down. Control on the way up, control on the way down. So don't just let those dumbbells or wine bottles fall to the ground. Don't let your wine bottles fall to the ground. You don't wanna break those. Those are valuable right now. So we'll do 12 repetitions there. And then our last one, we're gonna do a dumbbell Russian twist. So you're gonna take a seat on your mat. You might just stay right here with those feet still on the ground, the heels on the ground. Your back is nice and flat. If you're level 1, kind of beginner, you can take hands, alligator claws, and just come side to side, taking nice deep breaths. We'll do 12 each side. To make this a little harder, you can hold onto your weight and rotate side to side. Make sure you maintain that proud chest, shoulders pulled back. To make it even harder, you'd elevate those feet. The reason I don't recommend this if this is your first time is because this will often compromise your form and around your back. So even start with 1 on the ground, maybe even 2. As you get stronger, go ahead and lift those heels. Okay, so that's round 1. We're gonna go ahead and start with the curtsy lunge, and we're gonna do 12 repetitions each side. So grab your weights. Okay, ready, set, here we go. We're going to the right. It's always hard for me to mirror. 3, 4, taking nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. I'm probably gonna mess up the count and I apologize. 7, I think. 8, 9, keep those eyes forward. 10, 11, and 12. Good. All right, switching to the other side. So plant that left foot. This time we're going over to the left. Good. 2. I say eyes forward all the time, but I notice in my videos sometimes I'm looking down or around. Do as I say, not as I do. 6, 7, gotta stop talking. 8, keep it up. 9, 10, 11, last one. Awesome. So we do a lot of lunging forward, back, squatting, but a muscle group, your abductors are often forgotten, so that's your outer hips. So that's a great one for those outer hips. Okay, next we're coming to our bent over row. Feet hip width apart. Flat back, we're rowing up, ready, set, here we go. Pull and squeeze. 1, 2, 3. If it feels too easy, try and go up and wait a little bit or increase those reps. Keep it going. 8, 9, really squeeze those back muscles together. 10, 11, and 12. Awesome. Okay, coming to a seated position. Grab that dumbbell or just use your body weight. I'm gonna lift my heels. You can keep them on the ground. 12 each side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Nice flat back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got it. 10. Keep it up. 11. One more. 12. Awesome. Okay. If you need a rest, take it. I always recommend, if you're just starting out, 60 seconds to 120 seconds is a good range. I'm feeling pretty good. So let's hop right back into it if you're ready to go. Curtsy lunge. All right, to the right, here we go. 1, 2. Decreasing rest time over a period of time is a good way to increase your progress. So as you start getting stronger, cardiovascular gets better. 8, you can start to reduce that rest time. 9, 10, keep it up. 11, last one. 12, awesome. Give it a shake if it's a little fiery. Okay, ready, set, here we go. To the left. 2, 3. I wish you could see my dog right now. He's just bathing in the sun. It looks so nice. You never have to worry about anything. It's annoying. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great. Bent over rows. Here we go. Feet hip width apart. Flat backs. We're rowing up. 1, 2, 3. Don't forget about your back muscles. We're working those lats. 6, 7, even shoulders. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. To be honest, normally, in probably both the lunges and the rows, I'd probably be using 15s. I'm a little sore. It's just better for me to demo with lighter weight for myself. So just so you know, I'd probably be using like 15s for both of those, and maybe some of you are 20s, whatever. Find what works for you. 2, we're in our Russian twist. 3, 5, we're going all the way to 12. 6, halfway there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Awesome. That completes tri-set number 1. Again, do another set or 2 if you're feeling good and you want to make it a little bit harder. Otherwise, we're going to roll right into set number 2. Our first one is called a dumbbell deadlift. Let's go for 15 reps this time, round 2. 15 reps for everything. So with our dumbbell RDL, that's the Romanian deadlift, you're going to take those feet hip width apart. Your dumbbells or wine bottles or whatever are going to come right in front of your thighs. You're going to shoot your hips back. So my back is nice and flat here. Those dumbbells are basically right over my shins, and they're staying right over my ankles. So right when you feel your hamstrings engage, then you're going to come back up, squeeze the glutes, and then come back down. So notice how I'm not bending my knees and that's a squat. So a knee bend is a squat. A deadlift is a hip hinge. So I'm actually shooting my hips back versus down, okay? So shoot those hips back. That's where your deadlift's gonna be. So we're gonna do 15 reps there. And I'm only bending my knees at about a 10-degree angle. So here to here, okay? All right, number 2, rotational shoulder press. You're gonna take those dumbbells, you're gonna bring them into a reverse grip, so palms facing towards your face. And then you're gonna press up and then come right back down. So lots of control. That core should be extra tight. Protect your spine. If you feel your back starting to bend a little bit, go ahead and come into a staggered stance instead. And that's gonna support your back just a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna do 15 of those. And then our last one, we're gonna drop those dumbbells and we're gonna come into some mountain climbers, but we're gonna do obliques. So we're gonna take wide legs. So you're gonna take your left knee to your left elbow, right knee to your right elbow, and we're gonna speed it up a little bit. You have the option to come into a knee plank and just take those knees towards your elbow. I should mention, if you're doing this inside your house and you have a couch or something like that, or even a wall, you can place your hands against the elevated surface or the wall, and imagine I'm in a plank position, standing, and you could do knee drives just like you would from the floor. An elevated position just puts you in a little bit more beginner variation if you're just doing this for the first time. And then as you get stronger and stronger, the lower you start to get in your plank, the harder it's gonna be. So start in a position that is challenging but doable. Okay, deadlifts. Enough chit chat. Here we go. Ready, set, and here we go. So our RDL. Again, normally I'd probably be using 20s, 25s here, but much better to use lighter weight to perfect that form first. 5. Form always comes first, then the addition of weight. 8. 9, so I'm coming down just until I can feel those hamstrings engage. 10. 11, my back stays flat. 12. 13, all the way to 15. 14. 15. And if you're like, those don't feel that hard, wait till tomorrow and then you tell me if your hamstrings can feel it or not, because that's generally what happens to me. Okay, shoulder press, palms facing you. Here we go, pressing up. 1. For 15 of these, I would probably use 10 pounds. I think it's gonna get hard. 4, 5, sorry tree. 6. We've been getting a lot of compliments about our orange trees, so I'm trying to film in front of them. 9, 10, 5 more. 5. My biceps are also staying really close to my ears. 4. Okay, next we're going into our oblique mountain climbers. So go ahead, get on your hands, and we're gonna do 15 each side. Ready, set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you got it. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Woo! Nice. Those are hard right after shoulders, because you get shoulders in your plank too. Okay, grab water if you need it, take your rest if you need it, press pause. I'm gonna roll right into it because I'm feeling good. It's making me feel, shifting my mood a little bit. I already feel happier. Okay, deadlifts, ready, set. Here we go. 1, 2. I can even feel my core in this. So that's a good reminder that if you're holding that belly nice and tight like you should be, you'll feel your core essentially in every exercise. 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Squeeze those glutes at the top. 2, and 1. One last thing to note, when I'm coming up, I'm not hyperextending my back. I'm keeping my hips and my spine, everything's in alignment. I'm just squeezing those glutes. Okay, rotational presses. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you got it. 10, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, oh yeah, I feel it. 2, and 1. Okay, last one in the set, then we have, surprise, core finisher, shocker. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, and go. 1, 2, 3. Quicken it if you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Great, you guys. I forgot to bring my water. Don't do that. Okay. So we have a core finisher. So our core finisher today, most of it's going to be in a plank position until the very last one. We're going to do a hollow body hold. So we're going to work for 30 seconds for each exercise. I'm going to demo them real quick to you right now, and then we'll get right into it. Our first one is called a plank army crawl. You're going to get on your forearms, and you're going to walk yourself forward for 4 steps, and then walk yourself backwards for 4 steps. You're just going to keep moving forward and back for 30 seconds. An alternative is our body saw. So you'd come here instead, and I'm just going to shift my weight forward and back. Okay, so here to here, just like so. Otherwise, you can always just hold that plank. You could even add an arm raise. So I'm from a knee position, so this would be another alternative. Okay, second is our single arm plank. We're going to come up, press up on our hands, take a nice wide base with your feet so you're nice and balanced, and you're just going to extend that arm out. This one is hard. So we'll do 30 seconds on the one side, 30 seconds on the other. For this one, go ahead and also you drop to the knees if you need to. See if you can hold it. You can take that one arm and put it more center so you're balanced. And just hold it as long as you can. If you have to come out of it to reset, that's great. An alternative for this would be your bird dog. So staying on one side for 30 and then moving to the other for 30, okay? And our second to last one, this is called a low plank. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our right knee to our right elbow and then press up. So you're coming into a glute kick at the top. Okay, we're gonna go 30 seconds each side. Your alternative there is to go back into your tabletop position and just go into donkey kicks. So I'm keeping my back nice and flat, core is really tight. I'm pressing up with that heel, squeezing my glute at the top. And then our final one for 30 seconds is our hollow body hold. So first position is just your boat pose, okay? So you can get really strong in this position. If you want to make it a little harder, elevate those heels, and then you're in your boat pose, okay? You can even take those hands right behind the knees. If you start to feel like you're getting stronger, more balanced, holding it there. To make this harder, you're gonna come down into a lower position. So now my feet are extended. My back is still nice and flush with the mat. There is no arc back there. You can always come higher with the feet if you do feel that arc. To make that even harder, you'd hold your hands back behind you. So this is your hardest hollow hold position, okay? So we're gonna hold that one for 30 seconds. Okay, let's do it. Army crawls. Ready, set, here we go. So 30, I'm walking 4 forward and 4 back. 3, 4. Yours is gonna probably look different than mine. So you just go at your own pace, walking back 4, walking forward 4. We're 15 seconds in. Keep those hips level, do your best, it's hard. This is a hard core challenge today. You guys are getting stronger, I gotta make it harder. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds of rest. Single arm plank is next. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take that arm out if you feel comfortable. You can always come out, reset, bring it out. You got this. This one is very challenging. You have the knee position if you need it. 10 more seconds. You got this, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your 10 seconds. That was hard. Okay, we're gonna hold that other side in 5 seconds. Left arm out this time. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Press up. Arm goes out. Breathe. You can do this. Hold, hold. This one is killing me right now. The only reason I'm staying up is because I know you guys are there watching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my. 10 seconds rest. Then we have our low plank, knee to elbow with a glute kick or glute kick right here. Okay, we're going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So knee to elbow, kick out. This should get your glutes firing as well. Breathing through it. Whew. Stay with it, guys. We're almost done. We're very close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your rest. Shake anything out. Whew. We're going other side in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. Kick it out. Breathe, breathe. I'm not talking a lot because this is really hard. We're halfway in. If you start to feel the back go, come here into your standard glute bridge instead. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes, last one. Woo, my shoulders. Okay, choose your hollow body hold position or boat pose. You're gonna be there for 30 seconds. Don't come out of it. I know where you all live. Ready, set, and go. Get comfortable. Just focus on your breath. Look up. If you're outside, look at the nice blue sky. The birds are chirping. You should feel those lower abs. We're very close. 10 more seconds. Don't tuck your chin too much. Don't take your head too far back. You want to have a nice alignment with your spine. Okay, we're going for 3, 2, 1. Yes. Good job. Wherever you're at, come into just a nice cobra position. Press up. You should feel those abs. Press up and away from the mat, or you can do a baby cobra. Maybe do a little cat-cow, just to stretch everything out. And of course, make sure you're doing your full body cool down stretching when you're done. You can even go back to weeks 1 and 2 of my stretching videos. If you go to my website and click on week 1 or 2, just scroll through. I'll have day 1 through day 5. It has all of our workouts along with our stretching routines. And we're just gonna keep this rolling, guys. Showing up for you holds me accountable to moving my body, and I already feel like, no lie, like 100% better. My mood feels different. This isn't just for your physical appearance. This is for our brains so we don't go crazy during this time. If you join my live workout, yeah, it's fair to say we've gone a little cuckoo in this household, but hey, we're doing okay. So thank you guys so much. I will be back on Monday. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. For my Sacramento people, stay sane during this rainy time. We've got a lot of friend FaceTime hangouts scheduled, so doing something like that is really, really nice, just to socialize with other people outside of your home and stay in touch. So make sure you're taking care of your mind, your body, those around you in your household during this quarantine, and let's just stay with it, okay? Thank you guys so much. This was an awesome one. I will see you on Monday. Have an amazing weekend.